have come a long way. We believe we have evolved. We believe we are no longer barbarians. We no longer kill or wear badges of success. But what we're unaware of is that every time we step with our Nike shoes or wear a jacket with the 3 stripes, we're climbing on the back of slaves. We're cutting down trees and supporting the violation of human rights. Every time our fashion sense overpowers our humanity, the world burns just a little bit quicker. In 2017, nearly 700 million barrels of oil were used to produce polyester fiber, the most common used material in all of our clothing. This material takes over 200 years to decompose, meaning we're filling our oceans and asphyxiating living creatures with our hoodies and our shirts. Not only our fashion habits are killing the earth, they are also limiting human rights. We are supporting brands that do not pay their workers fairly or give them decent conditions to work in. In Bangladesh, 9 out of 10 workers report that they were not able to buy food for themselves or for their families, resulting in enormous malnutrition. To understand this phenomena, we must put a name on it: fast fashion. Fast fashion is a symptom of overconsumption. When we as a society start demanding more and more clothing, more and more items to satisfy our emptiness, brands had to find a way to satisfy us and become richer and richer. So the solution was to make very low quality products and very cheaply and to sell them in bulk at a very low price. In order to do this, they outsourced their production to companies that have factories in third world countries. In these countries, the human rights are not respected and the wage is extremely low. But the real question is, what can we do? How do we stop our world from burning? And the answer is simply to choose different shoes. To choose companies that use sustainable materials, recycled materials, or prove their workers that are paid fairly and treated with respect. Choose companies that do not use children, but instead allow them to get an education. Stop supporting brands that are trendy but harmful. As consumers, we have more power than we imagine, but we are often brainwashed by the idea that we have to consume in order to have a social status. Not only would buying slow fashion help the environment and the people who make the clothes, but it would also help us. Most fast fashion brands have a strategy called planned obsolescence, which is basically making clothing easy to fall apart, so you have to come by and get more. Each time the clothing will destroy itself quicker, so you will not only want to buy more, but you will need to. Buy slow fashion, it is made with better quality, so inherently we're gonna need less. This is an idea the current human mind has trouble understanding. One of the only downsides of slow fashion is the cost, the true cost. The cost it takes to produce to get good quality products and pay fair wages. However, when you understand basic economy, you'll see that if you buy good quality and expensive products, you're gonna limit how much you buy, and therefore slow overproduction. Yes, going slow fashion is tough. It's a difficult choice because it is expensive. However, it is the correct one. I would like to finish reminding each and every one of you that the world is not an inherited place we get just by simply being alive, but rather a place we borrow from future generations, and we must leave it better than we have it. We have a duty, and furthermore a debt with Mother Nature, to the soil that put us here, to the other humans who are brothers and sisters, to the mothers who just want to feed their children or warm them with the blankets nature provide them. We have a debt, and the only way to pay it back is by simply making the right choice every time. So, choose to walk on love, choose to walk on fairness, choose to walk on this beautiful world from whom we have taken so much. Thank you.